There's a Sonic spotter community. Hey everyone, Mark our Game Dude here with a review of Sonic IDW Issue 82, the second part of the Stage is Set arc. As always, thank you IDW for the review copy of Issue 82. Alright, let's get into it. We jump back where we left off with Lunar, giving the emerald to Sonic. To he and Tails a shock. It wasn't a trap. Sonic asks Lunar what their name really is. And Lunar actually says their name is Soleil. Wait a minute! Soleil is French for sun. Lunar meaning the moon. Oh, that is clever! I love it. So Sonic is about to introduce himself, but Soleil is like, I know who you are already. Quickly though, they say, I know who you are, but not in a creepy way. Soleil tells Sonic that he changed their life. Oh look! A Phantom Rider chain! Apparently there's a Sonic spotter community. You know, kind of like with a Discord page or a social page, stuff like that. They take photos of Sonic whenever he's shown. Oh wow, this is exactly how fans of anyone, they see someone famous and they make a full community Discord of them showing off their pits and everything. Oh brother, man, I feel called out. Soleil's already freaking out over making the conversation very creepy. I mean, I can understand. Hello, if you find out people are taking pictures of you everywhere and posting it everywhere, yeah, I'd be creeped out too. But Tails is like, nah, you just look up to Sonic is all. So Tails asks Soleil to start from the beginning. Soleil explains how tough and demanding their parents are, demanding perfection. One day, they messed up and their family kicked them out of the team. Being kicked out left them all alone like that, and they got to seeing videos of Sonic, you know, with him doing all the tricks and jumps, and inspired Soleil to make up their own. Strangely, however, Soleil says that things have been appearing in their bed, and has no idea how they got there, but feels like some other them is putting the items there, and their parents blame the videos of Sonic for putting ideas in their head. Tails asks Soleil where does their family travel to, and after Soleil tells them where they go, Tails figures out that each of the spots that Soleil and their family go to match up with how each of the emeralds were reported stolen, thus leading Tails to believe that all the stress that Soleil has developed has led them to subconsciously develop an alter ego, Lunar, as an outlet. Soleil is obviously upset about this, but Sonic reassures them that they'll figure things out. Just as things calm down though, Soleil's family bursts in and demands for them to come down. They scold him and they step on their phone.
Excuse me? Why? Why not?
Really? Oh, okay, I already do not like them. I do not like them. I do not like them. Parents like these, oi. Sonic speeds past the family though, getting the phone saying it's not cool. Soleil's parents are not happy to see Sonic. They call out Soleil's siblings whose names are Yaw, Pitch, and Roll? What are these names? You know what? We have a series where there's characters named Cream or Jet or even Vanilla, Storm. It doesn't even matter anyway, so why am I even complaining about that? As both groups banter, Soleil has sadly shifted back into Lunar and tasted the emerald. Back with Shadow and Rouge, Shadow is thinking of what to do next. Rouge decides to wait and wants to dine. Shadow is like, wah, he'll go decide on his own. Back with the other groups chasing Lunar, Soleil's siblings try to block Sonic and Tails. Tails will handle them, with him remembering that he's dealt with bullies like them before. Sonic catches up to Soleil's parents, but they attack. Sonic though manages to pass them. Once he catches up to Lunar, he tells them that running away with no plan is not the way to go. He continues with explaining that they've been pulling off so many great moves that Soleil's parents have to see them. Lunar manages to come around and says to Sonic to look after Soleil. Soleil returns as the floor gives way. Soleil's trying to focus but gets hit. Sonic uses his spin roll attack thing down. But then, Soleil sees how Sonic does it and then manages to do it with a spin and lands amazed. So does that mean anyone can do it? Their parents come down, scolding them again, with Sonic scolding them back. Soleil says that they got this and tells the parents that they don't hate them and they don't hate acrobatics, but living up to their standards wasn't right for them, as it nearly destroyed them. and also cause a lot of stress and an alter ego, but of course, moving on. They want to do things that they've learned, no matter what their parents say, but they'd like them to see it. At first, the father isn't happy, but the mom, imagining herself, she agrees that they may have been overbearing. And then, in a rather dramatic performance type of way, both unmask and pull out a "we support you" flag, and oh brother. I'm still in love with them anyway. Of course, things aren't gonna end happily because Shadow arrives. Soleil gets the emerald from the ground, and Shadow goes for it, leading to Soleil's parents to charge the Shadow. Tails returns, apparently to have befriended Soleil's siblings and help Sonic and Soleil out. Sonic is trying to defuse the situation, saying that the emerald will be safe with him. Of course, Shadow wants it to be safe with him instead. You can all guess what's gonna happen next. While everyone is distracted watching the fight, Rouge swoops in and steals the emerald from Soleil. Rouge thanks Shadow for the distraction. Sonic is like, "You're gonna let Rouge have it?" Shadow prefers the emerald be with Rouge instead of Sonic, so Sonic admits defeat. Soleil's parents come in to hug them. But again, of course, things can't end happily as Eggman arrives with his giant robo, and that's how this issue ends. Ooh, very interesting pre-finale to this arc. Let's get the main stars out of the way. Lunar, aka Soleil, they actually did provide an explanation, and what we have all been saying, that Soleil has like multiple personality disorder or something like that, which was caused due to all the stress because of their family, and the type of family they have. Yeah, I can see why. Sadly, there are families like this in reality. There's always that one kid who suffers the most. Soleil's parents are very, I would be saying, dramatic and show-offy, and really rely on their performances. I'm not gonna say that I don't dislike them anymore, because it's only been like one issue after they, redeemed themselves, quote unquote. So we'll wait and see. We don't know much about Soleil's siblings aside from their names, but we may see them unmasked in the next issue. I do like the Soleil side of my personality more because of their actual personality. A big Sonic fan, awkward, a bit overdramatic. Yep, that's basically all of us. But there's a bigger mystery here that, of course, we're all thinking of. Tails notes that all the other Chaos Emerald disappearances were all in places that Soleil's family were. So this hints that Lunar was the one who stole all the emeralds, but there's another looming question. What did they do with them? We as the audience know that they're with the mystery villain. But here's the thing. Did the villain hire Lunar to get the emeralds? Because, as we all know, Rouge had her own emerald and Tails had his own emerald. How on earth would Lunar, the alternate personality, know that these two had it? Unless someone told them about it. As for the other ones, no idea where they were, but still though, how and why would Lunar know the locations of the other emeralds and steal them? Because again, the mystery villain must have told them about it. Only someone who has the knowledge about this would tell them and know about it. See where I'm going with this? In one of the previous issues, we do see a circus video image, meaning the villain did have their eyes on the circus family, meaning that the villain probably did find out that Soleil has the alternate personality, Lunar. So that was their chance to get to Soleil/Lunar and persuade them to steal the emeralds. Could it really be that really convoluted with so many plans and everything? It does sound like you know who. Oh boy. There is a lot still to uncover here. Quick note, I like this moment with Tails here as he relates to being bullied because of his twin tails. And I love that we have more confirmation that there's more Sonic fan communities in this universe. I hope they have other fan communities of my other characters, like a Amy fan club, or a Silver fan club, or a Blaze fan club. Anyways, the upcoming issue is the last one of this arc, and it's gonna end with questions because I'm sure that Sonic and Tails are gonna ask where the emeralds are, the other ones, and Soleil will probably not know. And maybe not Lunar either. We don't know. We don't even know if Lunar will even know or even tell them anyway, or if the Lunar personality will come back. But once this arc is over, it's on to Stage. So let's look forward to issue 83, the finale of the Stage is Set arc. See you then.